Hello, today is August the 19th, 2020. Today's objective is students will convert decimals to fractions. So we're going to go down here and look at the assignment. Today's assignment is IXL 4th grade S12. So we're going to click here to log into Clever. As you can see, it already kept me logged into Clever. You may have to type in your username and password. Click on IXL. It's going to take you over to IXL. We're going to go to 4th grade, so click learning, and then go down to 4th grade, and then it's S12. So S12 is right here. It's working a little slow. Now, some of these are really easy to write as a fraction, so anything that's going to be point, just a number, is going to be that number written over the number 10. Now, I want to reduce that, so since these are both even numbers, I can divide by 2. So it's going to become 3/5. But let's say that you're not very good at writing reducing or something. Use a calculator. This would be really quick. So you just type in, clear your calculator. It says 0.2. Type in 0.2. Hit this button right there. It says 1/5. Go to the calculator. Same thing again. Clear it. 0.3. Hit the calculator. It's 3/10. So 3/10. And then same thing. Calculator. This time you're going to type in 0.03. Turn it into a fraction. 3/100. And then at some point in time, you might get pretty good at these, and you can do them without using the calculator. But I would use the calculator to start with. And this is 47/100. But eventually, you should get to a point where you should be able to do them on your own. So this is 4/100, which would reduce down to 2/50, 1/25. So this would be 1/100. This would be 6/10, which reduces to 3/5. But if you're not that good, go back to the calculator. It's not that big of a deal. I prefer you to use a calculator and be right than continually to get them wrong. So 97/100. This one here would be 0.03. 0.03. 3/100. This would be 0.1. So clear it. 0.1. 1/10. So 1/10. This is 0.05. Fraction bar 1/20. 0.07. Fraction bar 7/100. At some point, I want you to try to get faster at these, but just keep using the calculator. 0.58 is 29/50. 0.8 4/5. 0.34 17/50. 0.48 12/25. 0.35 is going to be 7/50. So, but we'll check just to be sure. 7/20. 0.5 is 1/2. One that we should know. I'm in the 90s now. So this is one that's a little bit tricky. You can write it as 5.8, but notice how it comes out to be this here. We don't want that. Instead, what we want to do is we want to put 5, and then when we use our Desmos calculator, we want to just do the decimal part of it. You really just want to do the decimal part of it. You don't want to really mess with too much more than that. So the decimal part of this would be 0.8. So 0.8 turns into 4/5. So we want to put 5 and 4/5. But make sure you put a space in there. This one here, you're going to put 9 space, and then you're going to check 0.05. 0.05, and then hit the fraction bar. You got 1/20. And so then 1/20. 7, and then this space, and then 3/100. You use the calculator and just do the 0.03. Clear 0.03. And then you got 2 space, and then you got 0.06. You'll check on the calculator. 0.06 should be 3/50. 3/50. And then you got 1, and then you got 0.7. So you'll check it out on the calculator. It'll end up being 7/10, but we'll check it on the calculator just to be sure. 7 divided by 10.7. So 0.7 is 7/10. 8 goes there. Then we're going to do 0.01 on the calculator. Fraction bar, we got 1/100. We got 4.6. So we're just going to check the 0.6 part. And it comes out to be 3/5. So we got 4 space 3/5. 9 goes there, space 0.75. I know it's 3/4, but we'll check it just to be sure. 3/4. And 6 is here. This is going to be our last problem. And then we know that 0.5 is half, so space 1/half. And then that should give you a perfect score. Listen, this took me 6 minutes and 24 seconds, and I'm pretty good at math. Now, anything at 80 will be considered a perfect score as an A. Anything above that will be extra credit. Take your time, do the best you can. Even if you do spend a little bit longer than I do, it should only be about 10, 15 minutes at most.